And hello guys, after a prediction video, now guys, we are doing the Bundesliga. This is the games in front of me that we're gonna do this fine day. But before we start guys, you know the drill, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Anyways, let's right away jump with the first one because in the Premier League video I took too much time. I'm sorry for that, so I'm gonna try to be a lot faster here. So anyway, the first one is Hoffenheim against Köln. So Köln, as you see here, sadly for them, after amazing results, they started to stumble, and I think that will continue. I'm not sure if that will continue necessarily in this one, but I'm gonna just stay on the fence in this game, and then I'm gonna go with a 1-1. For me, in this game, anything kinda can happen. I think they are similar kind of teams, and yeah, I'm staying off that game no matter what. Then we have Augsburg against Wolfsburg. So Augsburg, as you see, this amount of defeats are just awful to see, especially if you are Augsburg fan. And Wolfsburg is not that far from Augsburg. They have 2 draws more in this sense of the compared to losses. But still, I mean, they are looking by the stats 7-7. They are looking pretty much composed or something like that. So yeah, but Augsburg is playing this at home. So when I connect this, for me, this is also probably a draw. So I'm gonna go actually. I mean, I would even surprised if Augsburg win this game. That's how I'm just don't know where to go in this one. So I'm gonna go with a 2-2 draw. But again, guys, I am not touching this game as well. Then we go Leverkusen, Union Berlin. So Leverkusen, from what I'm seeing, they are kinda starting to wake up, if I may say so. After that, a lot of players going out, you know, the coach and everything, you know, kinda seems different. Of course, you're gonna see the problems at the beginning because new coach needs to get the confidence of the players, needs to put that web together and all the stuff. It's a big work. And lately, as you see here, they have kind of decent results. They're not losing, they are playing well. They even won against Frankfurt, one of the big teams this season. They drew with PSV. I would expect in this one to win against PSV, but even nevertheless, a draw is kind of okay-ish. So now against Union Berlin, as you see, Union Berlin also showed a big fight against Frankfurt, and they kind of showed us here that they can answer with a big amount of goals. So I think this is gonna be a hard game for Leverkusen. Nevertheless, I'm gonna go on them, but the thing is, I'm not sure if I should give you this as a pick. So the thing is, I do not have a good amount of games in Bundesliga this week, so I'm struggling with finding 4 picks for you. So just want to state that before I go with the first pick. So because of that, I am kind of forced to give you this as a first pick because I'm not finding this game week of Bundesliga easy for me. Not like, for example, in the Premier League, I found 5 games that are pretty much not 4 but 5. That's how I like the games. And in Bundesliga, I would even go lower, but I don't want to go and give you 2 or 3 games only. But I want to say that before you kind of judge about what you like or not. So therefore, since I want to give you always 4 games, I'm going to give you Leverkusen as 1. But it's a little bit risky game for me, just because I saw Union Berlin answering the aggression of Frankfurt and stuff like that, and why would not they do the same to Leverkusen, you know? So anyways, I'm gonna go with a 3-2 win for Leverkusen. But maybe even goals market is maybe a safer option here. But nevertheless, I'm gonna go for Leverkusen to win, a regular pick as my first one. And let's continue with the next one. Of course, I have to give you this derby. No matter how confident I am or not, you know, guys, that I always going with the derbies no matter what. And the problematic is that both of these 2 teams are in a very nice form. Dortmund just won 4-1 against Bilbao. I pretty much expected that. So nothing kind of strange in that sense. Leipzig manages to wake up after that first dramatic loss against Bayern. Fun enough is that they have 4 wins in a row and only 1 loss, and because of that one loss they are 7-7. This is just funny for me to even see. But anyways, now fighting between each other, and for me, I am thinking of just giving you both teams to score here. But the thing that I'm afraid of, Dortmund tends to, after a big game, go with only 1 goal. So, for example, against Juventus, you saw 4-4 kind of game, and then in the next one, they only go 1-0. Then here, you see the pattern. Bilbao is nowhere near an easy team. You know, they're a decent team. They win 4-1, and now they have this big game against Leipzig. So you see the pattern of that I'm kind of afraid of something equally happened here. But since how Leipzig are going, you know, and how they're playing at the moment, I just cannot see them not score, and I cannot see Dortmund not score. So for me, in that sense, both teams to score is the only pick that I like here. But I would not be surprised if a draw happens here or whoever wins here. Of course, I think Dortmund has more probability to win, but I don't. For the odds that they give, I'm gonna show you the odds. 1.7. I don't like this at all. I think they should be a lot higher, and by a lot I mean at least 2.1 or 2.2 at least. You know, they should be the favorite, but nowhere near like this. And the Leipzig should be 3.5, 3.4, something like this. They so overpriced Dortmund, it's not worth it. Yes, they are the favorite, but not this of a big one that they have stated here. On the other hand, I'm also not confident to go draw double chance on Leipzig. So I pretty much don't like this stuff on both sides. So therefore, I'm just going with goal market. I don't know the odds for that. I guess probably 1.4 or 1.5. So in terms of result wise, I'm gonna go 2-1. But both teams to score is my regular pick in this Bundesliga match. Then we have Werder Bremen against Pauli. Let's see what we have here, guys. So we have Werder Bremen 8-14, one of the teams that play the most open football, and we have Pauli also pretty much in some kind of system. They lost only 2-1 to Leverkusen, and they lost 2-0 to Stuttgart. So I expect some answer of Pauli, and I expect Werder Bremen to attack as well. So because of this amount of goals, I'm pretty much certain that Werder Bremen at home will score 1 goal. I'm also certain, because they had these 2 bad results in a row, that Pauli gonna answer with at least a goal. So that's why this is my 3rd game that I'm giving you with both teams to score. I'm not gonna touch whoever gonna win or whatever, but I like here, based on this logic that I just said. So Werder Bremen plays open football, have one of the most amount of goals, pretty much almost the same as Bayern Munich. When you put 8 plus 14, you have 22, and Bayern Munich have 25 when you combined these statistics. So they are pretty much second one behind the Bayern Munich in terms of goals happening in the match, guys. Or no, they are 3rd one. Sorry, Frankfurt. Frankfurt is the 1st one. Actually, they have 30. Then Bayern Munich 25. Then you have 22 here in Werder Bremen. So, as I said, guys, with these 2 losses, I expect Pauli to score at least 1. With this amount of goals, I expect Werder Bremen to score at home at least 1. Both teams to score in this match is my 3rd pick that I'm giving you. In terms of scoreline exact, I don't know what result to give you. I'm gonna go 1, and Pauli, I'm gonna go 1 or 2. 1-2, 1-2. I'm gonna go 2-2. I'm gonna go 2-2 actually. I'm gonna go 2-2, but both teams to score regular pick. So that is my third pick, guys, in the Bundesliga. Then we have Frankfurt Bayern as my last pick here in Germany. Then I'm gonna finish, of course, with all of these three remaining games. And so I was also thinking what to give you guys here the most. So the thing that is kind of troubling me is that Bayern Munich is, of course, a force, unbelievable at the moment. They are an unbelievable momentum and everything, but they are playing this in an away game, and the odds are 1.5. I don't like the odds. I think they should be bigger, not a lot, but 1.7, something like that. I think the odds are way too low. If they were 1.7, I would go with Bayern Munich to win. With 1.5, I think that is on the red line of me taking them. So I decided to give you more value, a little bit maybe even more risk, but more value, and I'm gonna go in a way of goals in first half, at least 2. So over 1.5 goals in the first half, and it's just based on, I already told you in the Champions League before this match, Atletico Madrid Frankfurt, that I expect a lot of goals, and of course a lot of goals did happen. And I'm not sure if it's gonna be something similar. I think Frankfurt will probably play a little bit more secure, but I think they will, of course, go with the game they know, and they know to play open football and score. So I'm not sure if we're gonna see a totally open game, or the coach gonna kinda try to do something else. But based, as you see, last kind of games, look at these guys: 3-1, 4 goals, 6 goals, 7 goals, 10 goals, 6 goals. There is, in last 5 games, the least amount of goals is 4. And if you wanna get approximately the middle amount of goals of last 5 games, you would probably get like 6 or 7 amount of goals as the last 5 in the last 5 games. 6 goals is something in between. That is a lot. And Bayern Munich is not far from that a lot, guys. They are, 6, 4, 5, 4, 5. So at least 4 goals are also happening in the Bayern Munich match. So that means at least 4 goals should happen in this one. I would not be surprised if you only get 2 or 3 goals actually in this game. But I'm gonna go over 1.5 goals in first half. I don't care what will happen in the match. I don't care if this game goes to draw. But I'm gonna go in that sense. I think the odds are around 2, maybe a little bit less, 1.9, something like that. But that is the path that I decided to go. I'm gonna go with a 2-3 win for Bayern, but my pick is over 1.5 goals in first half regular. I'm not sure if it's a big value pick or regular pick, because if it's over 2, it's a big value pick then. I'm not sure about that, if it is or not, but I'm gonna put it like this. So that's pretty much it for that one, guys. Then we have Stuttgart against Heidenheim, and what to say here? So Stuttgart is kind of waking up. Heidenheim finally got this win nevertheless against Augsburg. So they are pretty much, with this win, showing that they are alive, that they are not already dead, because they had 0 points. And now they are playing against Stuttgart. I'm gonna go here on Stuttgart, nevertheless, but I'm gonna go with a just 1-0 win. But of course, guys, I'm not touching this game. The next one is HSV Mainz. Again, game that I don't want to touch, but of course I'm gonna say my opinion on it. HSV, as you see here, have 5 points, Mainz have 4, but Mainz is playing more kinda balanced football, and HSV is like more unreliable, if I may say so, from this statistic. So based on this, I can see, I don't know, I'm gonna go with a 1-1 and stay off this game anyways. But yeah, I don't know what to say you guys about this game. If you really want to play it, I don't have any kind of best way to go with this game. Last one, Mönchengladbach Freiburg. So Freiburg with a 9-9, decent statistic, 7 points, very close to fight for the Europe spots. Mönchengladbach is in a disaster form. We were used for them to be in top 8 spots. Mönchengladbach to even fight for Europe a couple of years ago, or even I think last year, I'm not sure. But I think 3-4 years ago, definitely they were fighting with all these top 4 or 5 teams. Yeah, they are on a big downfall. If it will continue, I don't know. But based on how Freiburg is playing, I don't see Mönchengladbach getting a win, that's for sure. So it's either a draw or Freiburg win, and I'm gonna go with a Freiburg win. I'm gonna go Mönchen. I'm gonna give them a goal, but I'm gonna go Freiburg too. Just enough to win the game. So that's pretty much it, guys, for the Bundesliga. Now you're gonna see here the French league. Tomorrow is, don't forget, guys, the rest of my videos. So I hope to see you again also tomorrow. Stay tuned, guys. I hope to see you in the next one as well. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget again to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you again for your time if you stayed all of this time, and see you guys hopefully on the next one. Bye, guys.